Do you overdose on stress? Lost touch with reality? Well, no need to quit cold turkey. Just jump back on the wagon with me and DETOX'S Life Rehab.
Werq.
DETOX in the streets of Hollywood, California, talking to a bunch of crazy people about a bunch of crazy. Listen, we're gonna talk about drinking. Do you guys drink alcohol?
No.
No?
No.
What is your drink of choice? What's your like go-to cocktail?
Anything with vodka in it, I guess. Maybe like an adios.
An adios mother is
Yeah,
actually
yes.
the proper terminology. You can cuss, you can say it.
All right, an adios.
Say it like you mean it.
Adios, mother.
There we go. Are you a drinker?
Of course.
What's your favorite alcohol?
Patron.
Hey! What's the one liquor that you can't even touch?
Gin.
Gin gets me really angry. Tequila gets me naked.
Well, I think that's everyone.
And sometimes it gets you angry and naked, which is even more fun.
I mean, I agree.
Damn. Hey you guys, it's DETOX here, and I'm at Bar Madison in downtown Los Angeles with my new friend Johnny. What's up, baby?
Hi, love.
How are you?
Well, how are you?
I'm parched! So I heard that you're the person to talk to.
Absolutely, I'll be helping you out all day.
Tell me a little bit more about Bar Madison before we get a little too drunk to remember.
We are part of what we call the Pink Triangle of 3 other gay bars in the region. Bar Madison celebrates the Madison Society, which started in the 1950s with Harry Hay. And it was one of the first to celebrate the queer community.
So here you are doing God's work
Yes.
and getting me drunk. All right, well, now educate me in making some delicious cocktails.
Absolutely. We're gonna start with some sweet vermouth. The anise flavor is gonna come from Fernet Branco, which is
It looks thick.
It is very thick. Green chartreuse is another one of my personal favorites. It's actually made by monks, and no one knows every single ingredient in it. A little bit of Galliano Ristretto, which is a coffee liqueur, and then we're gonna do a little bit of rye as well.
You have a very unusual technique about stuff.
Yes,
too.
you wanna do the fingers in the bottom, like you just do.
I always like a finger in the bottom.
Yeah.
This looks like a very like masculine drink.
It is, but with a feminine touch.
Oh God, that's. Oh!
It's boozy.
That is boozy, bitch. It tastes earthy and butch. Do you want to try it at home? Now that I know that I like this, is there anything else that you can do in my life? What's next?
So this one is going to be fresh lime juice. I'm gonna do a little bit of pear brandy. This is an alpine liqueur. It's gonna add that nice little birchy treeness to it. I'm gonna add a reposado tequila.
Warning,
Yes.
tequila gets me naked.
Oh, well.
So put a little extra tequila in there.
I'm gonna actually blend 2 different types of tequila. I'm also gonna add a mezcal. This has a lot more of a potent smoke.
A potent smoke.
Yes. Orgeat.
What the fuck is orgeat?
Orgeat is an almond liqueur. This is actually a swizzle stick. Do you want to try it?
Sure. I always like getting my hands on wood. Oh.
I'll make a craft cocktail bartender out of you. Yeah.
Oh!
Freshly grayed cinnamon over top.
Ooh. Oh, that's
That really
delicious.
good.
And you can get the smokiness from the
Yeah.
mezcal.
Mezcal.
Mezcal. This is dangerous because this
Yeah.
kind of drink, you can like knock them back,
Right.
and then I'll be on my
Ooh,
back with my
yeah.
legs up. Look at how delicious that looks. I'm gonna get up. We going out tonight, babe.
And there you are for your sipping pleasures. We call this one the Law of Desire.
Oh my God. All right, what's next? Oh, look how creamy and delicious that looks. Because it looks like a glass of milk.
It looks really good.
We gotta lick it off. Look at all of my lips.
Snowballing whiskey sours.
Yes. Sometimes when you frequent a bar often, you kind of become a therapist.
Right,
as well, 'cause
absolutely,
you
yeah.
get to know your patrons a lot. You get to, you know.
I'm a very good listener.
Maybe you should come by and visit my couch at Dr. DETOX'S office and bring me some pillow talk.
Absolutely.
I want to give you a
Medicine
daily
unit.
dose of whatever you got going on over here, because I'm into it. Hey, how you doing? Make sure you guys come see Johnny at Bar Madison, downtown Los Angeles. He's here whenever he's here. All right, I gotta go. Bye. Hi kids, it's me, Detox. I'm so concerned about my good Judy. She's in the hospital right now over another overdose. And I gotta show up in like 30 minutes. And don't you hate when you show up to a hospital to visit people and you don't have anything to bring? So let's go out to my garden so we can pull on my twigs and berries and make her a beautiful centerpiece. Come on. Woo. Now, I always like a little prick every now and then, but not while I'm gardening. That's why it's always important to use really good gardening gloves like these. And if your nails are a little too long like mine, just give them a little snip. It's like a circumcision for your gloves. Now let's see, what can I use from my garden? These are a little too big, I don't want to use these. These are clearly dead, so I don't want to be too morbid and give her a dead plant on her deathbed, right?
No.
Just give these a little tug right here. That's a nice little start to a fabulous arrangement for my friend Judy. Now what we're gonna do with these is we're gonna zhuzh them up a little bit. They're nice and green right now, but we're gonna change their color and make them a little presentable for her. We're gonna do a little trick that I learned while huffing spray paint to make them look a little more classy and different. She's not gonna care, she'll be dead by the time I get there. Let's spray paint this. Any old which way you wanna do it, as long as it's bright and vibrant. All right, so as you can see, I got all my twigs here ready. What we're gonna do is make them a little more festive. Throw a little glitter on them. Woo! That's gonna be a good one. Reminds me of my days in the 70s. A little festive sparkle here. There we go. Now, a really good trick is to use berries or some kind of fruit or vegetable to not only just add a little bit of color, but to give you a sturdy base to put your twigs in there. Since this bitch is really hanging on, I'm just gonna do it like this. I didn't have a base because I lost all of those in the divorce. So what I did was took my old moonshine bottles for making bathtub moonshine. A mason jar will just do fine and dandy. And then I put all these little rubber bands on here as so, just to make it look like a kid's project. So you need to shove this in here like that. Doesn't really matter, she won't give a f. She's ungrateful anyways. Put her right there in the front. Oh, and there you go. Got a beautiful gift to put on the bedside table of your friend's hospital room while she's having her stomach pumped. I hope she appreciates it, but she won't. You said you're from Philly. Are you just visiting or are you moving here?
We're visiting, yeah.
Would you ever move to California?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm moving to Chicago, so I have a room available if you guys want to rent it.
Very cold. Are you ready for it?
I'm kind of ready for it. I have a lot of dead animals, so that's good. They're all vintage, so don't yell at me. What was your worst living experience ever?
Probably at home with mom.
The first 20 years of my life, yeah.
Damn.
That was really harsh. I'd take that back. I love you, Mom.
But you were a tough cookie, Mom. Do you know how to use a vacuum?
I can suck very well.
Oh my God.
I knew you were that bitch. I knew you were gonna be that bitch. And that's why we picked her. DETOX'S life rehab, detox on the streets. I'm gonna go get in the sheets, come on. Listen, everybody's got problems, including yours truly. So I've invited some of my friends to come over and work through our issues together. And hopefully you can work through some of yours. Hey, what's going on with you? Hi, it's me, Dr. Detox, and I'm here with one of my dear patients. Huh?
Martha.
Hi, Martha.
Hi.
And Martha has some issues that we want to get to the root of. Martha, what you going through?
Honestly, like housing in LA is really hard, and I just feel like I can't live anywhere that like I feel tranquil in, if that's a word, you know?
Yeah, that is a word. Tranquil is a word,
Okay.
Martha. I just want to know what kind of rat shit places you are living in. Where are you living right now?
So I moved to LA 2 months ago, and I found a place on Craigslist that seemed really cool. And I met the 3 guys that were there, and they seemed really nice. But then on the 3rd day, I found out that there was cockroaches all over. My phobia is cockroaches, so like, and they were just crawling everywhere.
Well, that's your first problem right there, Martha. You're looking for guys on Craigslist. Fuck your housing. Let's get you here. Let's get down to the real advice right now.
Oh no.
Fuck your living situation.
Okay.
Don't get on Craigslist to find guys. Go to a bar in Beverly Hills, put your best dress on, don't wear those shoes. And then, they're cute shoes, but not when you're trying to get you a sugar daddy.
Like, could it be like a sugar mama?
Of course it can be a sugar mama.
Can it be with these
Especially-
shoes?
Well, I think that you would get a sugar mama faster in those shoes than you would in a pump. Just to clarify that, first of all. So you might need to change your living situation from 3 men and cockroaches to 1 woman who's a cougar. Let's tackle your fear of cockroaches and what that stems from. Or is it just because they're creepy crawly, or is it because you've had too many creepy crawly people all over you?
I never thought about that before, but you just brought it up. And I used to have this aunt that like got really afraid of them. And she would like get up on a chair and scream at it, and then we would have to go and kill it for her.
See, that's triggering. It just triggers that emotion from when you were a child and having to deal with a grown-up person, their issue,
No,
put
it
into
was
that
like
position. Oh, you were like 5? Oh, okay, you should be over it by now. Realistically, you have to get out of the place that you're in right now. And when that happens, and if another cockroach comes underneath your door, you have to look that cockroach square in one of its many eyes and say, cockroach, no, you better don't. This is my home now. I'm squatting here, and you're out the fucking door. And you better be out the door with all your cockroaches too. Whatever they may be, money, relationships, jobs, the fact that you have stripes and plaids on. Get those cockroach demons out of your life and move on to bigger and better things. I hope everything works out for you. Get the off my couch, bye. Until next time, thank you. Leave your check with my receptionist. After a long day's work, I like to treat myself with a beautiful room at the Standard Hotel and a bath by Lush. The water's lovely. Hop on in with me, won't you? And let's talk about what we learned today.
I put the bubbles in a tub so I can have a bubble bath.
Johnny really wet my whistle. A good concoction of cocktails is king. And if you can't afford a therapist, Johnny will pour you one. Cheers! Don't be afraid to move out, move up, move on, and move away from the cockroaches! I think I brought some home with me. Oh God.
You know I like it like that.